fantastic, endless giving. How is this possible? How do we fly with wings made of hope, soaring the sky? Incredible magic, this life we're living. So fantastic, endless giving.
I never wanna hold you back. I wanna give you every chance to make it, to make it. I'm afraid if our love collides, you'll leave me alone tonight. Cause I'm changing and I'm breaking. This is so right, I'm scared to ask these questions. Cause I know that you'll reject my love. Moving slow on flows of deadly faces. I need a shoulder to cry on. Moving slow on flows of deadly faces. I need a shoulder to cry on. Moving slow on flows of deadly faces. I need a shoulder to cry on. Moving slow on flows of deadly faces. I need a shoulder to cry on. Moving slow on flows of deadly faces. I need a shoulder to cry on.
Hand me a light, don't need a break. It got me feeling what I can't shake. Life moving fast, no mistake. You know how we ride through the quake. Time passing by, but there's no grace. Hoping for a relief that it brings. Going nuts, yeah, feels like strings. Pulling me crazy hard it seems. Feels a hot one still. Things all can't stand still. Head to the wall and it's you. I'm on the right, climb that hill. Isn't my beats toxic to you? As if they can't see the harsh truth. Blame me for spilling the proof. Breakers band just for the groove. Plus you was a hard one still. Life is on, can't stand still. Head to the wall, learning skill. From wrong to right, climb that hill. Feels a hard one still. Life is all can't stand still. Head to the wall, learning skill. From wrong to right, climb that hill. Raise motion, shadows trace faces that remain in silent space. I need a refuge, a tender embrace, a shoulder to lean on, tears to erase. I'm evolving, unraveling, breaking through, yet afraid you'll slip away like morning dew. This feels so right, yet I hesitate. Questions unasked, love's fragile state. We move in slow motion, shadows trace faces that remain in silent space. I need a refuge, a tender embrace, a shoulder to lean on, tears to erase. Oh, 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 oh. We move in slow motion, shadows trace faces that remain in silent space. I need a refuge, a tender embrace, a shoulder to lean on, tears to erase. I'm evolving, unraveling, breaking through, yet afraid you'll slip away like morning dew. This feels so right, yet I hesitate. Questions unasked, love's fragile state. We move in slow motion, shadows trace faces that remain in silent space. We move in slow motion, shadows trace questions unasked, love's fragile state. We move in slow motion, shadows trace faces that remain in silent state. I need a refuge, a tender embrace, a shoulder to lean on, tears to erase. This feels so right, yet I hesitate. Questions unasked, love's fragile state. We move in slow motion, shadows trace faces that remain in silent space. Mystery in the air, everywhere the wind blows, magic everywhere, incredible magic. This life we're living, so fantastic, endless giving.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Quarterback making checks. Wants to go up top. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point.
To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Spins away from the defender. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It seems as if this old feud has been going on since Lewis and Clark set the foundation for the Oregon Trail. They've been playing since 1894, guys.
Game's been played for a long time, a lot on the line in the state of Oregon. Bragging rights, Jesse, for a whole year.
I feel like it's one of the rivalries in college football that maybe a lot of people don't talk about or really know about. But if you've ever been around this game and you know about the tradition and the history and the emotion surrounding this game, this is easily one of the best rivalries in college football.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense, just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He wants to take the top off. Wideout trying to get it in. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Grab behind the line. It's Bennett. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they created a negative play.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon!
Just bold ambition, eyes on the prize we see. With every new decision, we shape our destiny.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, the running back looking for room. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Ducks backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Ducks trying to win the day by running for another first down.
Yeah, run the football. It's always been the staple. We can go back as far as you want with Oregon teams. The ones that were good, they were built on the running of the football, the physicalness. Run the ball, baby.
Well, we knew coming into tonight they were going to try to find this guy throwing the ball. I had no idea it was going to be this successful this early. Guys, he's closing in on 100 receiving yards. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. He has been an absolute force.
It's a seam wide open, and he's brought down after a nice game.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down. First down. First down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
The RPO, it's complete. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Gonna look downfield again. Good timing on the quick out. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Here's an incredible statistic early in this game. With that catch, he's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're only in the first quarter still. He's been getting open. He's been making catches. At some point, the defense may have to start triple covering this guy.
Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Hill. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Now the play fake. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on 3rd. Got his man. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Let's go. First play of the period, first down here. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Ducks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The snap sets up to throw. Get it out on the screen. Jukes his way for more. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves him in 2nd and manageable. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them, but exactly, get it to them, let them break tackles, let them make plays, easy decision.
And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
They'll move the wide receiver. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple 1st downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
The Ducks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Trying play action. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. After a drive this long, a field goal would be demoralizing at this point. It's 3rd and goal. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
And I'm breaking. This is so right. I'm scared to ask these questions, 'cause I know that
This drive will start at the 6-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. They're setting up the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the 1st down.
Steps away. Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted.
And these are the mistakes backed up you can't make as a quarterback, man. You've got to protect the football.
to ask these questions, 'cause I know that you'll reject my love.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Under fire. Going deep. Reels it in down the left side. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Keep spinning the bean like that, and you start to believe this kid might have the talent to someday be the 3rd 10,000-yard passer in Oregon history.
No doubt. And you know what Ducks fans love? They love points. They love offense. They love playing fast. That's what they are. That's who they are. That's what they want their teams to be every single week.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Ducks need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space, and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Rushes on him. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
On 3rd and long, you know.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking for space to the left.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Quick release by the QB. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You could tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's loose. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Oh, it's out! Oh, and he's able to get it back and saves himself a rear end chewing. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a 1st down and came up a little short. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense has had no answer so far. Bringing the heat. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. In front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quarterback may change this route. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll take the deep shot. Snags it down the right side. There he goes. Touchdown Ducks. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The play action fake. Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the court.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
I wonder if the receiver heard footsteps on that play. Defender, very, very close, but you'd like to see your wide receiver haul that in.
He wants to throw it again. He's got an open man. Turning it on. Touchdown, Oregon. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Scrambling away. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Gives it on the option. Oh, a lot of space. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Man, that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
Yeah, I might go back to that one and call that one again.
Lofts one deep down the right side. And he makes the grab, but he's out of bounds. Incomplete pass.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches.
Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it inside the 30. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Rides to back and leaves it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He'll try it again. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
They needed inches and got a lot more than that. They're set up with a 1st and goal. The Ducks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Touchdown, Ducks! And the beatdown has ensued. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motor motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon is trigger men. Not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down. And
Yo, what's
make
up,
big
MJ and
plays.
Simple Sam? This is the same shit, bro. That's the same fucking shit, man. God damn, man. That shit fucking crazy, bro. Same shit, bro.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Damn. What was doing bad, I guess, man.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Trying to set up the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. And the Ducks can really attack on this second and short. Making side adjustments here. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Quick completion on the out route. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. He was all by himself out there. Someone just lost track of their assignment.
And that's so frustrating because you want to make offenses earn it. And you don't want to give up big plays and bust coverages and let people run wide open, especially good players. Like, you know this guy's a good player, and you let him run wide open down the field.
Fires to the tight end. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Unloads quickly. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Just keep slinging it. Pulls it in. It's Green.
Just keep slinging. Just keep slinging.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
Did your brother ever take?
Wants to go up top on first down. Sets up the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down.
Yeah, and he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job
send the
running the
ball
screen,
long, go
get the
routes.
ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Second down, he'll throw it. Deep shot for the end zone.
Oh, dropped it.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Ball hasn't hit the ground a lot for this QB. He's already thrown 4 TD passes. He saw a look, wanted to take another shot, and that time they just fall short with the incompletion. But this defense, they have not had the answer with respect to defending the pass in this game. Well, the defense got the stop there on 3rd and 1. Let's see if they can do it again.
I guess I'm done for today.
So as they've done so many times in this in-state rivalry, it is the Ducks who outlast the Beavers. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. No matter how much college football changes,
Literally the
realignment,
same
all of that
exact
kind of
shit.
stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
4 touchdowns,
Because they hate each
477
other
yards.
so much. So you take the field against your rival.
Whispers in the dark, lost in this lonely park, searching for a
Did good, coach. Nice.
finding out who we are. Where shadows fade away, sunlight starts the day. Maybe it's okay to be alone and stay. Shadows fade away,
Extra plays increase.
maybe it's
But I need some audibles, bro.
alone and shadows fade away.
Play count increase.
Maybe it's
Well, let's move on to the next week. Academic advisor, you have one of your first big tests of the year in your marketing course coming up this week. The professor is known for difficult quizzes and tests. We can help you prepare if you like. Study a lot, man. Taking 3 of our energies away. So we got 3 this week. We got Iowa coming to the building. Let's practice first, and then we'll do the weekly agenda. So I needed you to go up and get that. You did for me. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right, so bronze. Surprised you didn't drop that, number 7. Dude drops a lot of passes. Cuddy, let's go. Come on, bro. You gonna give me the same shit all over again? Silver. Where you going? Oh, we might hit gold. That should be gold. Yeah, let's go. $21K. Let's go. 300 points. Take all of them. Trying to get these audibles unlocked. The agenda. Let's do 2.
How many more times do I have to refrain? The hurt and the fear, I can't stand the pain. I ask and ask, but nobody hears a word I say. I guess it'll always just be this way. I guess it'll always just be this way. I guess it'll always just be this way.
You can just move it like that real quick. I'm gonna do a garage break. I didn't start the stream out in the garage, so I'm gonna prep and do that now before we head to the stadium for the Iowa game. Jody, we knew it was gonna be iffy, wishy-washy because I had just streamed, so I wasn't sure if I would stream again. I decided to once it became official that the movie time that we can make it to is the 10:30 one. So I'm just passing time now.
How many more times do I have to refrain? The hurt and the fear, I can't stand.
And I had a feeling that no, these wouldn't go out. So it's all good though. Glad you made it. get some of these games in. We is feeling a bit comfortable here in Oregon for sure. Just getting more and more used to the plays. What plays I like to run when I see what plays is high succession rate and all that. We did lose the one game so far, but we still in it. It was an away game. The crowd was rocking. My first away game in 2026. So first away game of Golden Gun's young career in college. So I mean, we learned a little bit from it, and hopefully we don't take no more losses for the rest of the season. That'd be the perfect antidote, bro. Just run the table, win the national championship. Yeah, we lost to Baylor in Baylor though. What's that? Texas, Baylor? Yeah, I think Baylor is in Texas, right, y'all? One of those Texas. New age powerhouses.
It's out of the way. On my window, I can't stand the rain. I can't go for a walk. I can't stand the rain.
Everything's bigger in Texas, bro. The kids' mustaches is bigger than the adults. Straight up. Like, how old is you? 14? Shit, motherfucker, you look 40. What movie that's from? I got 30K for whoever can tell me what movie that's from. If you ain't here, you got to rewind it, because I'm about to head to the garage real quick. I'll be right back, y'all. Oh, hey Jody, we going to see Jurassic, the new Jurassic Park with the seats, what's the seats called? D-box, the D-box seats and in 3D with CPUP. So he gonna be scared. I'm gonna be like, come on, come on with it. And we ain't pulling up until 10:30, so it's gonna be a late night. It's like a 2-hour movie too. So we'll be out like 12:30, maybe like 1 in the morning. But he's a rider though. Y'all know CPUP, he be up anyway, so he'll be all right. All right, I'll be right back. Yeah, I heard it was good. Jody. I'm gonna go find out. And he's never been to the 3D movie. I ain't never been to Impups neither, right? We've never been to the D-box showings. So I guess the seats is supposed to move and stuff like that with the scenes in the movie, with the action scenes in the movie. The seats are supposed to move and stuff like that, like them virtual roller coaster rides. So we'll find out. I'll be sure to let y'all know. I might go live from the movie theater for a second too. I'm not sure, but hold on, give me 5 minutes, y'all.
A word I say.
All right.
Time and time again, it happens, but I just can't explain. How many more times do I have to refrain? The hurt and the fear, I can't stand the pain. I ask and I ask, but nobody hears a word I say.
Bad Boys 2. Shit, motherfucker, you look dirty. Hey, Jody, I get you your 30K golden bugs. My God. I slid those over into your account, Jody. All right, how we bumming? Wait a minute. Ooh. Bet, but I need to do something too. Actually, before we start this, I need to go edit my player. Because those drones is too damn big. Here we go. Wait a minute. All right, bet. All right. Let's head out to the stadium. Yo, what's up, Angela? Oregon is home of Harley Davidson, right? Something like that. That's why they got the motorcycle. The duck riding the motorcycle. It's a Harley Davidson motorcycle, right?
This offense has it with really good field position.
Oh, defense came out and did something crazy, I guess.
Going right to work up top. Got it behind the line. It's Bennett. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right?
Bro, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing, number 7?
And he's wrapped up.
Yo, this guy, number 7, bro, this guy is mid for real, bro.
2 possessions.
This dude is mid for real. Number 7 is mid,
To
man.
get something going, both of them turning over to the other team.
He be
Let's see which
dropping
one can get
balls.
settled in first.
His route running is fucking trash, man.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. To the air on first down. Setting up the screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
To the air on second down. They'll run the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. And the running back made the catch along the sideline.
Come on,
but he
bro.
drifted out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Oh, yeah, that's a catch.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And now on second down for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for room. It's Hill. They knock him down, but he's
That's
got
right.
enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
He really shows you his skills on that last run. And I feel like today, if you're a running back at Oregon, you are expected to be explosive. You're not going to be a guy that goes in between the tackles and gains 3 yards, and that's okay. I feel like now today, because of all the great running backs they've had here recently, if you get into the second level, you're expected to go to the house. This guy has that kind of skill.
The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part.
A shot toward the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have
We'll take the field goal, man.
Just needs to settle down a little bit.
We'll take the
Won't be
field
throwing
goal.
as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell.
And the Ducks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and
Dang,
goal.
our defense is balling out.
Wide receiver going in motion. Offense changing the play. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay delay of game pushes the offense back. And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bennett. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Getting it to the red zone is great. Getting it in the end zone, that's been a bigger problem. Looking for the score. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
It's hard in this area throwing over this big defensive line. They've got long arms. You saw it right there, knocking that ball down on 2nd down.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass.
Another field goal.
Incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down.
All right, fellas, we got to make some plays. Got to make some plays.
They'll start this drive going to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
The give on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Bro, what the?
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside.
What the flip, man?
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quickly complete. Good call, good execution.
Why'd you didn't drop that, dude?
And they have a 1st down at the 38. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Looking downfield on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. Oh, what a move. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make.
Let's go.
For the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end. Wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
Unloads to the wideout.
He dropped.
Can't make the catch on 3rd down, and the rarest of drops for this guy.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have...
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Here they come 1st and 10 from the 48. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires left. And the defense making
I saw him there. I tried to put it over him, but
And I think that's one of the hardest routes to defend.
these are the
You're
plays that
outside,
coach
they're
is
running
calling,
fullbacks.
though.
You think
You know
about
what I'm saying?
It looks
So
like it's going deep. It's going deep. I can't get beat deep.
gotta
Receiver
just
sits down,
run
worry
him.
about the break on the football, getting in between him and the receiver, and making the big play.
Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down, now it's 3rd down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing
Damn it.
perfectly.
yeah, that was my fault.
Ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got room on the return. A really good return after the interception. interception puts them in business at the 29.
Well, it's third.
Coach benched me. Or did he not bench me? Was that an injury? What was that?
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Like, this is my fault. I'm fucking putting them out there for him,
They
bro.
dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this
Found
game.
the 101.
Go route
You
to
know
one
what
of
I'm
the
saying?
fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has.
Look at Coach putting us up under center. Jeez, it feels nice.
Trying to convert here. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson.
The 7-6 couldn't block.
Behind the line of scrimmage, they'll lose yards on that one.
The 7-6 couldn't block.
A massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls.
Yeah.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Looking deep down the right side. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Bennett. Nice pitch and catch.
Got the
there.
first.
They'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move, it's Green. Hard running there. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He might want another play. Back to pass on second down. Snares it outside, it's Bennett. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Ducks come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Past the sticks, and he may get more.
Man, let's not make football hard. The quarterback sneak has worked, and it continues to work. Keep using it until they stop it on those short yardage plays.
Wants to go up top on first down.
He draws it.
Physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. We're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Ducks are in a mess here on third and a mile. Has to let this one go off his back foot. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum.
Look
swing
here,
that
bro.
could have been, but they still force a fourth down. Something about missed field goals, even long ones like that, a bit demoralizing. Now the offense set up at about the 38-yard line. Somehow fits it into a host of defenders. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. fakes the handoff. It's Hill. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run.
The pass.
Got his man downfield. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Might be calling a hot route. To the air on first down. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Oh, he just misses on the big downfield shot. And I think some people think that's a difficult throw to make, but tell you what, a lot of times you put a little air underneath it and you just trust your guy more than you trust the DB, but it's hard to do when you overshoot your wide receiver.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fires to the big fella. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Caught in the backfield. It's Bennett. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a first and goal. And the Ducks line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Backs looking for the goal line.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Oregon! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Makes a grab.
Let's go.
What a nice throw there, just carving up the
About time you come through.
These types of passes downfield, and reminds me of Justin Herbert just carving up Arizona State for nearly 5 bills.
Yeah, just making big plays in the passing game. This offense is built on the run. It always has been. It always will be. That's what the Ducks hang their hat on. But making those explosive plays down the field when the defense slips up and loses a little bit of eye discipline.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Well, audible out of this so damn quick if I could. Okay.
Leaves it with the running back. Running to Green. It's a running room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, you wonder that time if the QB was just forcing that one over to his running back. He's already made some catches in this game. The defense is aware of that, though, and that time they had outstanding coverage. There was no way that was going to be complete.
He'll be down at the 4-yard
Let's
line
go.
after that terrific run.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
The Ducks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And the ball's loose in the backfield. Defense swarming on that loose ball.
There ain't no way.
If we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
There ain't no way, bro.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the
Yeah,
playmakers to go and win this
yeah, I
game,
already
so it's
know.
just a matter of executing better, Doug.
Executing better, understanding I still got the lead, put a drive together here and build on that lead.
He wants to change this route. Second and 10, he'll throw again.
Got one-on-one.
Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play, and the wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Perfect throw.
And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling,
Surprised you
early,
ain't drop it, number
pushed that
7.
record to 3-1.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for room. It's screen. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Gets it to him on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
On third down, going up top.
Come on, man. Let's go.
Slips one guy, now he's loose. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Let's go.
He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow.
Yeah,
of the
we're
game,
about to slow it
You
down.
want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's looking deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
I'm doing 2 interceptions today.
Ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
The pass. All you gotta do is catch it. That's it.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
And the Ducks are flying down the field. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
The give to the back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
And there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than when you're losing, you know they're going to run the football, they're trying to run the clock, and you can't stop them. They've got to be more aggressive, bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. They've got to stop this ground game and get the ball back.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
That's
And
fine.
he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
You got to be impressed by how you've seen this offense finish in this football game. They've been scoring points in the 4th quarter, just got a touchdown on their last drive, and there they rip off a big run. They are not letting off the gas pedal right now, and as a coach, you love to see that.
They'll try the run. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Well, Well, the tight end's a guy that's going to have to be able to make plays for this offense in the passing game. That time, QB looking for the big fella. He ran a good route, just couldn't reel it in.
Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
This defense is so well coached. They came into the...
First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did.
Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety.
As coach, I want to run these plays, man. I can't. There's nothing I can do, man. I can't audible out of them. I can't. There's nothing I can do.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out.
Don't feel good about my performance. I'm glad we won.
Yeah, lights out.
Do not feel good about my
I'm
performance.
interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense.
Look, coach, he won't go for it.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing discipline.
All right, here we go. I think we got something here. You stay in block. You stay in block. I think we got something here.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
And the offense stays aggressive.
We had it. We absolutely had it. Cuddy right
They
there.
won the game today.
You know.
That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity.
50% completion. Just a bad game. Just a bad game, bro.
Finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins,
we won. It's good when you play bad and still win, because then you can, you know, learn your lesson without having to be bleeding. Oh, I lost Major Jones. It is what it is, though. Bad game. We all have them. On to the next one, but we won. So, growing pains, man. That's all it is. Just a little bit of growing pains. Did you see your test grade? You did pretty well. Check out your GPA to see if it increased at all. Oh, and don't forget about midterms on week 8. Don't put off preparing for those. You have a big presentation coming up for the health science course right before midterms. Don't forget, feel free to come in and use our online library. Let's do that. Hey, we haven't seen you around as much outside the complex. Wanted to check up on you. A few of the guys are going to have extra workout after walkthrough on Friday. It'd be cool if you can make it. I'm in. Fan favorite activated. We got a bye week. That's cool. Let's hit up practice and then do weekly agenda. Good pass. I mean, it's a stupid play to be a goal line. Another stupid play to be a goal line play. He dropped that. Let's restart, man. Need better play calling too, coach, bro. Come on, man. Give us a chance, man. Perfect pass. Five in a row. 6 in a row. 7 in a row. 8 in a row. Stay focused. Take that. Oh, overthrew him. There goes gold out the window. We got the silver though. Damn, I overthrew him. Okay, so we get audibles at 16.
Crazy days, mind in a haze, trying to find light in the maze, lost but still counting the ways to rise above this phase.
We gotta make it to 16,000. And we're at $4,800. All right. Weekly agenda. Upgrade. Okay, we got 91 accuracy and 91 throw power. Wait, what did I put us at? 89 overall. All right, that was a good bye week. Did you see what you got on your health science presentation? An A. Let's go. Great work. Thank you, Miss Porter. We're a local restaurant looking for an athlete to appear in our commercial. We shoot everything this week and they'll air in 4 weeks. We can't offer you a ton, but as part of your compensation, your teammates can eat for free until the commercial ends. This is our proposal for a 4-week contract for the cost of 2 energy up front. You receive 2 skill points up front, small leadership boost per week, and upon completion, 10,000 followers. All right, bro. Take the deal. Yes. Okay, which of these would you like to work on in particular? Third down pass. If it increase, you would now have +5 medium throw accuracy for your. Okay. Got Purdue Boilermakers coming through the building. We climbed to number 12 in the nation. We failed, but then we climbed back to number 12. Gotta keep winning though. We only got 2 points this week, so we'll hold on to them and head to practice. Little shum to get us started. go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 7 in a row. 8 in a row. We should be stacking up these points a little bit now. 9 in a row. 10 in a row. All right, there goes silver. Tutty, let's go. Good throw. Did he drop that? He fucking dropped it. Damn it, man. There goes gold out the window, I believe. Damn, we finished just under less than 200 points short of getting gold. We'll take the 150 coaches trust points though. All right, weekly ads. It's gonna be quick. Yeah, so we got time to do is hit the books. Off to the stadium. Go to Nightmare Dicks. Coming after. Let's go Ducks. Let's go Ducks. I need some headphones. I keep saying that like it's hard to get them or something, but I do need some. We're just trying to get better each game, Golden Gun. Each game, Young Bull.
Offense in a bunch formation. They'll start this drive going to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
And he surges up to the 36-yard
offensive linemen
line,
got
and they'll
injured.
move the chain.
BJ
The
Tolo.
Ducks offense has the ball for the first time. And Jesse, this offense is built around a guy who could be a generational talent at wide receiver.
This offense is explosive because of that guy. He can take routine catches and turn them into long touchdowns. He can take the top off of a defense. They're going to throw his way early and often in this game, Dave.
And I can tell you already, the defensive coordinator is not enjoying his life. Like, every single play, you better know where he is. He can wreck a game in one play, can hit the home run at any time. All eyes will be on him.
The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wide
Look at the dime.
Man to the left.
Look at the dime.
And a nice gain gets it to the 35.
That's a really nice looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent basis. But I'll tell you, he really gives him a chance. He makes this offense go.
He's stopping behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy.
Just gotta watch the turnovers. That's it.
Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he just
Good
overshot
defense,
his man
man.
and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Listen, you can't make every play, you can't cover everybody, but it's really nice when you get the bonus of swatting the ball down and making sure that quarterback doesn't get a completion and doesn't get a big play.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got a man, it's Hill. He'll be stopped at the 32, still ground to cover if they want to convert, and 4th down is coming.
You got...
Did we get in field goal range? We did. Okay. All right. I'll take that, fellas.
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top.
Bro, how is he there before you? Number 7. How is that even possible?
On 1st down. They're dealing with a
Unless you just
2nd
dug in the
and long.
route.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. And they can't hook up. Going for
I
the
guess
big
my
play
arm
on
strength
2nd
is just
down.
way
Now it's
too
3rd
strong for
down.
these guys, I guess, man.
Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And
Dropped
that's
it.
incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And I think...
3-3.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for
Let's
some
go,
plays
Hill.
at work. They'll go to the ground. Runs through the tackle. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make
Yeah,
the
you come over
defense
here. I
tackle
wanna
them,
try
wear
something
them
out here.
Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He's going to let it go.
Let's go, man.
Inside the 30 and still running. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone.
Go.
Touchdown, Ducks.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense.
Coach, I'm liking the play calling today so far.
Here comes the offense. They've already put up a couple.
I'm liking the
scores,
play
and now
calling
they
so
have it
far
again, up
today,
10-3.
Coach.
They go to the ground. And he was fortunate
Gotta
not
run
to
the football.
lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
and I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man in the middle.
Get out the way, ref.
For the first down, they'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one they had to have a plan for one of the best receivers in the country, so they're double covering him. You can't do anything else, and still they can't prevent this guy from making the catch and getting the first down.
Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Fires to
I
the
see
right.
you, baby.
And he runs into the end zone.
I see you.
Touchdown, Oregon.
And
Let's
I love
go.
the wheel route. I love calling it because most of the time I'm going to get my running back, who's a fast athlete, in space against a linebacker or somebody who can't catch him. Nice play design. Nice job throwing it out in front of him.
KD.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Looking to throw on first down. Gonna take a shot. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there.
This defense knew coming in the offense was going to try to test them. They were going to try to take some shots vertically down the field. Defense was ready for that one.
Leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Come on.
Missed the connection here on third down.
You know, these throws to the perimeter of the field can be so tricky for a quarterback.
I try to put it right there for him, man, but must have been just a little bit too
The drive
far.
starts from their own 25-yard line.
I need you to
Quarterback
cut.
making checks.
I need you to cut. I need you to block.
They're going to throw it to start the drive.
Damn.
He tries to take the top off. And it was worth the gamble, but the long
I had to
pass
climb up
is
in the
incomplete.
pocket some.
Try to make up for some of
But
that
it look like they're
lost
gonna give it to
ground
us
on second
again.
down. Back to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's incomplete after
Good D, he
taking
was
a
double
shot
covered.
on
I
second
took the
down.
shot
They're
anyways.
scaring at third.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
As he talking
And
shit
the
about
Ducks
us.
have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down.
Damn it.
Pocket breaking down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Time to take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play.
I was about to
instead.
try to
They're
take
looking at a
off, but I'm
third
like,
down.
all right, we blocked up.
And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Flips it out on the screen. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. They'll put this one in
Keep
play
fighting.
first snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Good run, good blocking.
The Ducks get a fresh set of downs with a fast, hard finish on that play.
Fast is the word. As long as I can remember watching Oregon football, it's always guys that can get the football, get downhill, get back in the line of scrimmage, run the next play really.
He lofts one down the sideline. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
And you could tell he thought he had his receiver down the field to make a big play. But how about the defender? Great job running with the receiver, turning his head, finding the football.
He wants to go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Look.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
It'll be third and long.
We should be able to get this slant. I don't know if it's going to pick up the first, but as many go routes as we done ran.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Yeah, let's go.
On the right side. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Motion from the wideout. Running back searching for a hole. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Good.
Complete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
Oh man, look, he was one-on-one. The safety blitz.
So far, guys, especially against the pass.
No way to step up into the pocket though. That's all.
They've already allowed 2 TD passes. They need more.
Wait, what the fuck was
They gotta
that?
be able to put it back to back to gain some confidence defensively.
As a defense, we are talking about.
Coach, what was that?
First play of the drive comes from the 38. First play of the drive wants to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side.
Let's go!
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and
That ain't no
goal.
tutty.
Well, he was putting up big numbers.
How was that not a
coming into this one.
tutty?
We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
How was that not a tutty?
The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got a kick in the door. He wants to throw it. Looking to the end zone.
Go. He got his tutty. He got his tutty.
The short pass to put the 6 on the board. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll run it from the gun. Creates a little room.
Okay, 2-3.
Explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to
Okay,
make big
okay,
plays. I gotta
Bennett.
go
I'm
way out
looking
to
for
the
you.
left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking.
Fires deep toward the end zone.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Oregon.
Let's
In
go.
the end zone for the score. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean,
so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. You need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that too.
Safety sure did bite off the play action. He came running straight for the running back. We knew we had the 1v1.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line.
Uh-oh, we can get a good drive in here. We might can get the backup in the game.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to the ground with the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Well, obviously at this point in the first half, the defense is
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half.
Man, I wish I could audible out of this, but come on.
The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on
I couldn't just throw that. I couldn't just throw that.
And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right.
How about y'all gonna give me a win? Go give me a win on the outsides here.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Oh no, get the fuck out of here, bruh. Please get the fuck out of here, yo. That is some fucking bullshit, yo.
On the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Bruh.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going for it all. Snags it on the right.
Good catch.
More than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry up. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top on 1st down.
Let's go.
Touchdown Ducks! They went for the big play and boy did it ever pay off.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They
Good catch. With a way to go up there and grab it, bro.
Halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
The perfect throw. Y'all gotta make catches, though, man.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Okay, DJ, or more? Let's get what you got.
They'll run play action. Send it down
Let's go! Dropping dimes, dropping dimes. Check. Dropping dimes, dropping dimes. Baby.
This offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points.
Got racked. I got absolutely rocked. Oh, but I got rid of it perfect.
Just keep doing what you've been doing.
We score right here. It should be game if we score right here.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They stop him cold.
14 for 51. In your defense, it ain't like Coach calling crazy great running plays here. But at least he's sending them in.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent.
But yeah, it was a good D for sure. They stayed disciplined.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll leave it with him. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Cut.
The Ducks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll loft one deep down the left side.
Let's go. Let's go. Definitely saw that before I press high.
Touchdown, Ducks!
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go-round, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough. They get run by, he makes the catch, and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top, because this guy's speed is a problem.
How is this possible? We done? That it, Coach? We done. Oh, no, we ain't done. Damn, we ain't done yet, Coach?
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
He fumbled.
Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They knock him down finally, but boy,
hey, okay, I see you with your gun, son. Let's go. You see the fan with their gun, son? Let's go. Did he really fumble though? He probably did. I guess he did. I seen it come out. I wasn't sure if the knee was down at first or not, but yep, he fumbled.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
They've got the screen set up. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs to buy some time. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th
I put it up there for him, bro. Wasn't nowhere else to go.
nice.
Wasn't nowhere else to go.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. The run from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard
Get out of
pickup, they
the
come to the line, 2nd and 7.
Get out of this damn third quarter, man. Let's get out of this third quarter. Hey, shout out to everybody in the building right now. Appreciate y'all for being here.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this third quarter in style. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this third down play. Wants to adjust the pattern. On third down, he drops the throw. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
Damn, I had him. It's a horrible throw. It's a horrible throw, man.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line.
Kind of start running some of this time down.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Good vision and determination.
Perfect time to,
find his
you
way
know,
up to the 23.
do some
In
prepping.
situations like this, offensively, when you got the lead in the fourth quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right there, ripping off 7 yards.
The Ducks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, running back on the move. He'll get a fresh set it down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Offense getting set for 1st down. They're going to take another delay of game penalty. You just can't have these types of mistakes. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock.
My fault. I was trying to do something.
1st down for this offense.
Let's get the clock back moving.
Gives it on the option. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. So after the 1st down run, here's 2nd down. wants to go up top. Throwing right.
Timers.
It's caught. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up the scoreboard.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And that's a very
Good
productive first down
run.
play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
And the Ducks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Hand off from the shotgun. Oh, he's getting ahead of Steve. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Doing great.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
The Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the gun, running back gets the give. And
go.
he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good
Chew
game.
him
before
up,
the
chew
stop
him
is
up.
made.
Yeah, and he's shown you a little bit of everything today. Shows you why he's a really good back, and the line's paved some holes, and he's right at 99 yards. And the way this game's going with the lead, he's going to get a few more touches, break that century mark, and when you do, you have a great chance of winning football games.
The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down.
He caught that shit. Let's go. Let's go.
And that is exactly what they got.
Let's go.
They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. What?
We out here, man. Get that clock
Get
moving.
this drive started from the 29.
Coach still got us in the game for some reason.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, give on the inside.
First down. Let's go.
40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake now to throw.
It was a bad play call, coach, if you ask me, but you had them all lined up. What nothing I can do about
But
it.
it's a play-action pass. That quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Gonna swing it on second down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
It's
I
just
better not
so
catch y'all
nice to have a
pressing.
QB
Oh, my
under
Lord.
center. Nowadays in football, you can trust
They
these
pressing
guys.
y'all.
You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are
Going up top.
They pressing.
Snags it inside the
You
20.
gonna eat.
Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way
Let's
down.
go.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you could just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Leaves it with the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare.
I'm not
in this
keeping the
one.
rock, bro.
That's
Don't
how
get
you
me
come up
fumbled.
and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
We got the clock running, so we'll take that at least. That's a positive.
From the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Got it set up on the outside. They'll stop him short of the first down, and the screen didn't quite convert. That play didn't have much of a chance.
We wasted a lot of time on the clock and got 3 points out the drive. That was a successful drive.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter,
See,
and
they're
obviously
pressing.
you're in your own end here, but you want to
They are
lead
not.
the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
Second down, he'll throw it. Here's the pressure. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes.
I definitely
at the
should have dumped
22.
that to the running back.
Nice sack by the defense. Great
But
job.
look at them,
getting
they
to him,
pressing.
getting him on the ground. That's the 4th sack of the day. This defense have had some bright moments, but they've also given up some big plays. Keep rushing the quarterback, but keep that coverage intact in the back end.
Going for it all. Makes the grab on the right. Off to the races. And they're going to put another one.
Safety
into the
bailed,
end
and
zone.
he
So just
absolutely
keep
cooked his
firing
man off the
on
line of
the
scrimmage.
scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
I mean, Coach could pick us out the game. He still got us in there. Crazy.
Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The inside handoff. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Sends it back in motion. To the ground. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Good game, man. Very, very good game.
They'll give it to the back. Just sort of a relentless
That's
run,
it.
getting everything that was available
And
to
that's
him, and they'll mark him down
it.
at the 40.
And that'll
There's
do.
nothing more frustrating than
That'll
when you get late in
do.
the game and you know they're running the football and you don't
Ugh.
stop. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go
That'll
low.
do.
They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
Aside from that one
Playing their
tip
best
pass
earlier this
interception,
season,
perfect
people said,
game.
This team is bad. Now they've won
Perfect
3 in a
game
row.
from,
This team
Golden.
is good.
My man has 685 passing
We're probably
yards
the ones
and
who
9
said that
touchdowns.
because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were and they didn't have the momentum going, but now they definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for it.
My man threw for 9 touchdowns and 683 yards. Let's go.
Presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I think that should be enough for player of the week, yeah? Great game, man. Play count increase. Single game record broken. Congratulations. Golden gonna set the Oregon single game passing yards record. Check out the record screen for more details. Single game record broken. Congratulations. Golden Gun has set the Oregon single game passing touchdowns record. Let's go. Congratulations. Golden Gun has set the Big Ten single game passing yards record. Let's go. Congratulations, Golden Gun has set the Big Ten single game passing touchdowns record. Jeez. It's a historic day today. Historic day today, man. We made history today. Ohio State is a quality ranked opponent. I don't want to ask too much of a freshman, but here's a challenge. Complete a 30-yard pass and don't throw any picks. And win, of course. 30-yard pass, no interceptions. Try, coach. We got Ohio State coming to the building, y'all. Number 13, Ohio State. We climbed to number 11. At least I get my full week of preps.
Incredible magic. This life we're living, so fantastic. Endless giving.
Oh, Dakota won Player of the Week. Okay, all right. Or, what did I say? Decorian Moore. I said Dakota. Decorian Moore. 6 catches, 284 yards, and 4 receiving touchdowns. Oklahoma traveling to Georgia. USC traveling to St. Ben's, is that what it's called? Something like that. Notre Dame. Ooh. Number 13 versus number 11. I'm glad we got them at home instead of having to travel on the road. All right, I'm about to hit this garage, and then we got a huge Big Ten matchup versus Ohio State. Matter of fact, before I get up out of here to go to the garage, let me check conference standings. I'll be back. Give me 5 minutes. I'll leave this conference standings up.
making now. Lights a bright, crowd scream loud. Every step it seems so smooth. How does he do? It ain't that truth. Cameras flash, time stands still. Effortless climb up that hill. Grace in every move he shows. Like a river always flows. He makes it look so easy. Dancing through the sky so breezy. Every moment pure and bright. Shining like a star at night. Hard work hidden in the past. Moments earned forever last. Hours spent behind closed doors. Now he lets his spirit soar. Simple steps but beauty pure. Through trials he's found the cure. Joy in every stride he takes. Every beat a heart awake. He makes it look so easy. Dancing through the sky so breezy. Every moment pure and bright. Shining like a star at night. Hard work hidden in the past. Moments earned forever last. Hours spent behind closed doors. Now he lets his spirit soar. Simple steps but beauty pure. Through trials he's found the cure. Joy in every stride he takes. Every beat a heart awake. He makes it look so easy. Dancing through the sky so breezy. Every moment pure and bright. Shining like a star at night.
History in the making now. Lots of bright, crowds scream loud. Every step it seems so smooth. How does he do it? Ain't that true? Cameras flash, time stands still.
About 2 hours.
Up that hill. Grace in every move he shows. Like a river.
About 2 more hours. We'll be pulling out.
Easy. Dancing through the sky so breezy.
Thank you.
Every moment pure and bright.
All right.
Shining
Let's
like a star.
get ready to prepare. Let's head to practice, then we'll hit the weekly agenda. Should have a good week of practice.
Hard work hidden in the past. Moments earned forever.
'Cause this is a big game, bruh. It's a huge game.
Now he
We know Ohio State and Michigan rule the Big Ten.
let beauty pure. Through trials he's found the cure. Joy in every stride he takes. Every beat a heart away. He makes it look so easy. Dancing through the sky so breezy. Every moment pure and bright. Shining like a star at night.
Catch. Let's go.
Hard work
I was with a pass interference.
moments earned forever last. Hours spent behind closed doors. Now he lets his spirit
Good stuff. We have bronze already. Let's finish strong.
through trials he found the cure. Joy in every stride he takes. Every beat a heart away. He makes it look so easy. Dancing through the sky so breezy. Every moment pure and bright.
Don't start giving me BS plays.
Shining like a star at night.
All right, we're up to silver. No drops. No drops. No drops.
And the making now, lights are bright, crowd scream loud. Every step it seems so smooth. What does he do? It ain't that truth. Cameras flash,
All right.
time stands still.
We got gold. Plus 300. Perfect practice. Couldn't have done no better.
River always flows. He makes it look so easy. Dancing through the sky so
She's moving us closer and closer to where we want to be. We want to be at 16,000. Is that what it was? Yeah, 16,000. So we can audibles. Do audibles, man.
hard work hidden in the past. Moments earned forever last. Hours spent behind closed doors. Now he lets his spirit soar. Simple steps, but beauty pure. Through trials, he's found the cure. Joy in every stride he takes. Every beat
All right,
a
weekly
heart awakes.
agenda.
He makes it look so easy. Dancing through the sky so breezy. Every moment pure and bright. Shining like a star at night.
All right. Let's head over here.
He makes it look so easy. Dancing through the sky so breezy. Every moment pure and bright. Shining like a star at night.
Let's go here. Let's go here. All right, let's get it. On paper, they're the better team. They're the better team on paper. Oregon, Ohio State. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Hopefully, man. Hopefully, man. It's at home, so we got that going for us, man. I know one thing, we gonna fight.
start this drive firing. Gonna try to get it himself. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the
That
hit.
joint was chalk.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
A little screen to the running back. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right
blocking
there.
was horrible right there.
He's trying to get the ball to running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
To the air on second down. Shoots it to the left. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got
They put the coaches challenge down the drain.
They have it at the 46.
Hey, sometimes
I wonder what they docked me for not climbing in the pocket, maybe. I didn't have time to.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. That type of pressure on the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State, right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye D.
Yeah, and you take pride in that. You own that legacy with all those guys you
Coach,
see
man,
perform
I
at a
don't
high
get it,
level
bruh.
in the NFL. Man, you see that, you want to go get it. Recruiting guys to fit those profiles. That's why Ohio State always has a good defensive line.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Shit.
And the Ducks are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The Ducks can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job on it.
Looking to throw again. Throws for the tight end. Makes the grab.
Let's go.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It's not just a dual threat guy. You go back to Dan Fouts or Bill Musgrave or even Justin Herbert, and passers not in short supply for the Ducks.
And when you think about the Ducks, you always think about the fancy uniforms. I think that's one of the first things that comes to mind, but the guys you just named, it's been built on flash, but it's also been built on substance. Great players in their tradition, in their history, and just like now, just the recent history, Bo Nix, another one of those
Got to get it
guys
out there
that's
to
put up
you,
big numbers.
man.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, the ground game. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain.
Oh.
And a first half turnover can swing momentum. All kinds of room to the right. The 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State. No midseason concentration.
Fucking RPOs, bro.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
RPOs, man.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And this is not the start
RPOs,
this
man.
guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick six here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder.
Going to take a shot at this DB. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit.
Yeah, I'm forcing it, man.
You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, he
Wide open on the right. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in third and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
Huh.
Looking to throw on first down. And the defense
I tried to catch him slipping. Sure did.
This is going to be a very tough
I sure
game.
did.
Against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Get it out on the screen. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Handoff from the gun. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. From the gun, wants to pass.
You gotta go for this, coach. You gotta go for this.
It so close to the first down marker, but I think he...
Oh, coach. RPO.
Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Back to pass on second down.
Damn.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. This dude is having a day, and with that one, he's halfway to Chase Young's 4-sack single-game record.
Go get it, young fella. Just quickness, speed off the edge, getting to the quarterback.
He's taking the shot. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at
I
fourth
know,
down.
bro.
I want to give a
Down
shout out
bad,
to the defense there on
man.
third.
Don't let me go. Promise me you'll stay right.
They'll put it in
Defense,
play from the
defense keeping
36
us
for
in
the
it.
first play of the drive.
We need a fucking score, bro.
Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the tight end. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Pressure coming. They're setting up the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
This quarterback is getting frustrated, and you can see it now.
I'm not sure what that was at all.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36.
I'm not sure what that was at all, bro.
Making side adjustments here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Play action, play action, play action. None of that's going to work right now, bro.
Second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Lofts one high and deep. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Look, that interception is not the quarterback's fault. It's those dumb coaches for putting him in the game.
Putting him in that position in the first place.
Damn,
right?
that's how they gonna do me, bro. Man, look here, man. I'm fighting. Keep me in the game. Don't take me out the fucking game, man. Coach. Man, we out here, bro. I just, you know, sometimes it just go bad, Coach. We still got a chance at this joint. Somehow, some freaking way.
To the air on first down. Fakes the grab on the left.
Coach has got to let me get audible some shit, bro.
Now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
Just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said,
Need
David.
more
They
control,
can feel and
Coach.
sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Ducks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. He'll try to do it himself. Push down for the tackle.
This quarterback's showing a lot of resiliency here on this drive because first down he got sacked, second in California, he's able to scramble, and while he didn't get the first down, he's able to get a little bit of it back, and he's made this third down manageable now.
Jeez.
Let's see if he can make another play
fella.
here and keep his offense on the field.
Yeah, and I just need a crease. I need you offensive linemen, just like right here. Great job holding the point of attack. Don't let any penetration come in. Give me a little sliver, and then you see the running back Palmer. He'll do the rest, lower his shoulder, and make sure he gets...
He tosses one.
Bruh, I mean, come on, man.
And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp.
I'm giving you your chances, man. These guys must be... Y'all ain't... You know what I mean? Shit, bro.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time on target. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
The Ducks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Quickly complete. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The open one, motherfucker. You don't know nothing.
I think the open one, obviously, the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind, and it forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He'll take a shot.
God damn, my God.
They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for you.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field.
I'm going 1v1, bro. Put it the fuck up. And wide receiver will go make a goddamn play. I seem to be out throwing my wide receivers. They don't seem to be fast enough. They fast, but not fast enough
First snap
a lot of times.
Come from their own 32. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Ducks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's a heat. Caught in the backfield, it's hot.
Now see, he threw like a pump fake at first. I don't know why that is,
But
man.
it'll be enough for a 1st down.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the 2nd level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
Give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Trying to set up the screen. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Damn.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Need a score. We got just say 3 timeouts. Yeah, 3 timeouts.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Coach sending me these plays in here. It's just crazy.
Using his legs, it's Bishop. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
And this is a huge 3rd down. They need a score to win this game, and they're not getting a ton of yards these last 2 plays. An incompletion followed by a short gain on a run. You got to be able to pick something here on the 3rd down basket and go to your best player and not overthink this.
The offense changing the play. 3rd down play from the gun. Release to the back. Caught over the middle. It's Green. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
I like
Like,
the
what
running
is
back there
this
on the
shit,
route and the
coach?
patience he showed, really
What is
setting
this
it
shit,
up.
coach?
Got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Not running this
They
shit, coach.
immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking downfield on first down.
Bro, get there, man.
Just about.
What are you
put this
running,
game away.
my
If you've
God?
been able to hold on to that one instead, it's second down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a double.
They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Caught on the outside, it's Bennett. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. He would love to have picked up the first down there, but saving the timeouts, saving the clock, much more important right now.
Man, that could save the game because now I can work the middle of the field still. Now I can still take those shots deep. When I get without timeouts and those start to dwindle, I get very predictable. So great job getting out of bounds.
Back to pass. With the catch, it's Moore. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. The offense will
One
use
timeout
the
left.
with 25 seconds left. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. He might want another play. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught near the sideline, it's Bennett. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Out of the shotgun on third down. A strike downfield. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. The Ducks will have it 1st and 10. To the air on first down. He wants it all. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. That's the way this defense
You know,
wanted to
it
wrap
was
it up. Make a play
predetermined where I was
themselves, finish
going.
off the game, and
I
the
was just
offense
hoping
can't deal it out
it
from
would
here.
just be there for me. It
They're running
wasn't.
4 verticals down the field, and the quarterback's just hoping one of those matchups can win. But you got to give the defense credit. They were ready for it on the back end, and that is a massive interception late in this game. with the
Massive
score so
loss
close.
Huge.
for us this season, man.
Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, 2 really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was...
Need more motherfucking control, coach. I don't care what nobody talking about. Whatever. Oh, bees. We gotta travel to Michigan. Sheesh. Oh, pitched it.
Every step it seems so smooth. How does he do it? Ain't that truth? Killers flash, time stand still. Effortless climb up that hill. Grace in every move he shows. Like a river always flows. He makes it look so easy. Dancing through the sky so breezy. Every moment pure and bright. Shining like a star at night. Hard work hidden in the past. Moments that forever last. Hours spent behind closed doors. Now he lets his spirit soar. Simple steps with beauty pure. Trials he's found the cure. Joy in every stride he takes. Every beat a heart awake. He makes it look so easy. Dancing through the sky so breezy. Every moment pure and bright. Shining like a star at night. Hard work hidden in the past. Moments on forever last. Hours spent behind closed doors. Now he lets his spirit soar. Simple steps but beauty pure. For trials he's found the cure. Joy in every stride he takes. Every beat a heart awake. He makes it look so easy. Dancing through the sky so breezy. Every moment pure and bright. Shining like a star at night.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a team sitting in the top 5 of the conference standings, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Michigan Wolverines. for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking to throw on first down. Sets up the screen.
Man, on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. To the ground with the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Moore. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Convert that third down on the slant. Now everybody sort of settles into the game.
You do have nerves. I mean, everybody does. Opening drive, that you watch film, and how good are they really, and you get...
He's going to throw deep right side. And he will be able to connect downfield.
What was that throw? Golden.
So now it's second and long.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
There's so many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast as well in the past in Oregon, but, you know, the quarterback run and the run up the middle and then the play action pass, they keep you guessing a lot, and they make a lot of plays down the field because your eyes are focused on something they shouldn't be focused on.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
The Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
Timeout, bro.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, coach. Okay, there we go. There we go.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Might be calling a hot route.
Come on, my God.
And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On third and long, no secret what he needs here.
I need you to make a play. That's what I need here.
And that brings up a fourth down.
I need a play, man.
Quarterback, he's going to have to be...
We got you right where you needed to be, bro. Go make the damn play.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Setting up the screen. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of him.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off play action. Gonna let it fly. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
And these balls thrown way down the field. This is a lot of times when you see those pass interference or receivers adjusting the ball and DBs not. This time you could tell the defender did a great job understanding where the ball was going, got his hand on it, made sure the receiver couldn't make the throw.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Give to the running back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Bennett. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains and they're set up at the 41. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away, got the running back on the ground immediately.
He wants to change this route. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on second down. On the run, still looking. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Nice catch.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Breaks the tackle. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
And the defender makes it.
I'm getting racked. I gotta get rid of that shit, bruh.
Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Unloads it downfield. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
Bruh, it's tough when you can't do nothing. You can't audible. You can't do nothing. You can't do absolutely freaking nothing.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back
Oh,
to
now
what's
they're
been
giving me a
working for you
chance
this game.
here.
Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with. running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Wants to fire on second down. He uncorks one deep. Pulls it in on the right. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Well, a play like that's going to force the defense to second-guess whether they want to play man-to-man coverage against guys with speed like that. One-on-one to the perimeter, you run the go route, quarterback puts a ton of air under it, and they come up with a huge play.
Wants to throw on first down. The throw. That pass is incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this
blowing
game.
up everything with this freaking, this what, 100,000 people
take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
In the big house.
They'll run the screen. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a third down and 3.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Yeah, and third and short.
Snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off the play fake on first down. Going for the big play. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback.
Anytime these wide receivers see anybody type with some type skills, bro,
really nice job
they get shut down, man.
The target was not open. And that's why that one fell incomplete.
No, it fell incomplete because guys either gotta make plays or they don't. You get what I'm saying?
Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for him.
Either we making plays or we ain't. You know what I mean?
How big is that? Forces a fourth down.
And that's just how it goes. You know, gotta take advantage of these plays that we is getting because we don't get them often.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like...
Quarterback making adjustments. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
And the Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Gives it on the option. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on third down.
See, I
The reason
can't
they're so
audible
efficient,
at
they don't
all,
have penalties.
man.
They keep these third downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Takes it the other way. Touchdown,
Yeah,
Michigan.
bro. All bad. We getting our asses handed to us, man. This playbook just ain't for
And the
me
Ducks
neither,
will try to
bro.
put one on the board
At
on 1st
all.
and goal. Into the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
Well, they try to spit it out.
Yeah, this is just all bad, man. We need to get this over with, coach.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive
Good
from the
man.
25. Going right to work up top. Gets it out quickly. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard
Cause
line.
man, coach.
Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on 1st down. Going downfield for the big play. Makes the grab at the 10. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Oregon!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right. And Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Ain't nothing there, wasn't nothing tracking, nothing shaking.
It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Lobs it off the back foot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll send the back in motion. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is.
Look here, bruh.
And the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Yeah, and David, you just wonder at this point, is it just too little too late? This is one of their best playmakers offensively, but they just haven't been able to get him going in this game. Big reason why they're losing.
Yeah, and the defense has done a great job understanding
that freaking crowd taking and coach.
Late in the game now, up by
it's just a recipe, all a recipe for a disaster, man.
Can't give up the big plays. Time is on my side.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air.
Look, you mean to tell me, bro?
Incomplete, the defense holds.
You mean to tell me? You telling me?
Of offenses and taking chances.
Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. He's going for a big play downfield. Just about had another one.
It seemed like my arm is out throwing just every receiver.
It away 3 times already. Quarterback making checks.
2-star receivers, though.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab outside. It's more. Receivers work tirelessly, tapping that toe along the sideline, and it just looks so natural for him.
Yeah, it can't just be pat and go.
He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail.
I think that play right there is...
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off.
Gonna take a shot. And it's his 4th interception of the night. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past.
Ain't nothing like knowing that I should be running the football and cannot do nothing to get it into a running play. You get what I'm saying? To take advantage of the running back. For real.
The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, They love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football
Without that
game.
audible
Something good
option,
to
that
happen
wasn't a
early
thing
to get the
last year.
belief and to get
It wasn't
this
a thing
crowd
last year.
involved.
Now
And when
it
the
is.
crowd gets
They
involved, Jesse,
keep that
it
audible
changes the
from
game, and I think it had a lot
until
to do with the outcome today.
16,000
I agree.
points.
I'll tell you,
But I'm like,
regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is
even
like
if I have been playing really good, like all of these games, throwing 4 or 5 touchdowns a game, 300 yards plus every single game, it's seeming like it's taking a long time. It's seeming like it's taking a long time to get to the 16,000. Like, we're not getting a whole bunch of points. So there is no checking into a running play. I can't audible, not checking, but audible into a running play. When I see the defense is obviously, you get what I'm saying? It's set to stop the pass, and I'm just throwing. But it's not like it's giving crazy ways to get up out of throwing the football, because you can't audible out of it. And then with this offense right here, all of these goddamn RPOs, that's how I'm using RPOs as running plays, basically. I don't know. And then you add in, we'd had a way much greater chance of winning that game if we was at home compared to playing there, because the crowd takes everything. And then even if I want to try to call a hot route, my wide receivers is yelling, I can't hear you. They're like, I can't hear you. I'm like, what the fuck? You need to do this. So it's a lot. It's a lot. To be honest, I can't wait to try it as a wide receiver and see what that experience is like. But it is 9:30. Impup keep pulling up in here. Like, hey, Brody, don't do it. Don't do it. I think you be putting it on 15-minute quarters. All right, y'all. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up on that L. Yeah. What am I going to do? I kept fighting, and then like I went to the quit button or nothing like that. We got whooped on them. But that's going to wrap it up for tonight. I will be back live streaming tomorrow. Maybe catch you guys on that live stream. If not, I'll catch you on the next live stream that you can make it to. But regardless, I hope that y'all take care of yourselves and each other. We about to go watch Jurassic Park movie. And as always, I hope that you, your family, your loved ones, your friends, and I hope y'all all stay blessed. And peace out, y'all.